In this video you're gonna be following me on my hike to Blue Eye, and then later we're gonna go to the village of Theth.
I feel like if I look at the mountains,
You kind of get a little bit...
I get a bit dizzy.
Especially after they crammed in it.
Yeah.
So we had to drive this minibus with our tour guide all the way from Tirana up here to Theth, and this was our first stop at a restaurant on our way there. And it had a beautiful view over the mountains.
Vad äter du då?
Nötter. Ska du filma dem?
Visa när du äter. Ja. Var det bra?
Ja, det var bra.
Med den utsikten.
Just down below here we parked our minibus, and from here we started walking all the way to the Blue Eye. It was about 45-minute walk slash hike. In a group it becomes a bit slower because not everybody is as fast as you are or as slow as you are, depending on who you are. Now I would say the hike wasn't difficult at all. It had some steep parts, but most of it was pretty flat, like where we are now. It's pretty flat walk for like, I think it was 15 minutes, and then we have some really steep and downwards parts. We also saw this horse going down the mountain.
Donkey.
And we think they used it to carry drinks to the like kiosk up there by the Blue Eye.
Okay.
Now when we got to these parts with some shadows, it was really nice because the sun was blazing hot. I think it was like 38 degrees outside Celsius, so yeah, it was a really hot day to do some hiking. But that didn't stop us from getting to the Blue Eye. Now these type of views are like so unreal for me, because you feel like you're inside of a jungle. Like you're in the middle of nowhere, just surrounded by mountains with trees growing. They're so pretty when there are green trees growing on the mountains, and not these just grey rock mountains. Here we arrived to the first part of the Blue Eye. This was just the like collection of water after the Blue Eye, where the main collection is. So here this water was still freezing cold, and it was magical when you just walked up here and the water was crystal clear, so blue, and you're in the middle of nowhere with so much greenery. Yeah, here we arrived to the Blue Eye, but there were so many tourists. But we really wanted to take a dip in the water, because that's why we walked all the way over there. First it was Fabian's turn to jump in, and we just touched the water with our feet, and it was freezing cold. It's 5 degrees in this water, and that's because this water comes straight from the mountain and collects here, so it's freezing cold. But it was quite nice with freezing cold water when it's 38 degrees out.
It's fucking freezing.
There was also this bridge here, and I just had to try to jump off it into the water down below. This water was still a bit warmer, but still it's like at most 7 degrees. It's still really cold. Now, after spending some time at the Blue Eye, we had to hike all the way back to the restaurant because we ordered some food before with our guides. So we're just gonna finish our food, then we're gonna grab the minibus and drive to Theth. Here we found these really cool looking rocks with some water gatherings on them. I have no idea how they look like that or why. Probably something about the ice age or something, I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below. And don't be mean because I'm stupid. I mean, just get a hold of these views over here. Imagine like living here. These views are absolutely crazy. They're so beautiful.
So you make a video at the end, like all together.
Yeah, probably something like that. I'm probably gonna do like I've been to different kind of tours, so one video per tour, kind of.
Okay, yeah.
Here we arrived to Theth, and our first stop was this isolation tower they used a long time ago. This tower was known as Kulla e Ngujutmit, sorry for my pronunciation, and it's one of Theth's most historical and famous landmarks. It was built in the 19th century, and it served as a refuge for men involved in blood feuds known as jakmarja, under the traditional Albanian code of law called kanun. Instead of them risking for being killed, they could isolate themselves in this tower for months or years until the conflict was solved, or basically just the other people, the other's family just said that they forget him. Nowadays this mostly just serves as a place you can visit and learn about Albanian North culture. And during the part of where the Albania was a communist country, people up here couldn't practice their canon law, and it was illegal to believe in anything else than the government said.
Okay guys, welcome to Isolation Tower. This history belonged to the Catholic area in North Albania. I said it before, in Albania 65% are Muslim and another part are Catholic, Orthodox and atheist. And it's people want to, you know. Yeah, you can see it. This is a place, I don't know, it's a Airbnb. This one.
That's an Airbnb.
They say it, Airbnb?
Yeah, Airbnb.
Yeah. That one is another Airbnb. That one is a hotel. Another one is a resort, a hotel, I don't know, all together. It's more business area, it's not anymore like a village, but people want to see it.
Houses are very different from the houses in the other cities.
But why? Because they have alpine.
Yeah.
To make it snow to go down. And the rock, it's
More like the houses in the north.
Yeah.
Like the Nordics.
just open space for them.
Irland. Ja, det kanske var.
I was absolutely mind blown the whole walk over to the church, because this view while we were walking, I mean, just look at it.
The church, it's new built. It's built 2006 from people of this area. Before that, it was a school in this area, but not in the center. This is the one. And that was built in communism time for 47. And before that, it was a church 1819.
So that was it for this expedition, and to be honest, yeah, this was totally my favorite thing to do while we were in Albania. The mountains were absolutely beautiful and I've never seen anything like this, so this was definitely my favorite experience so far in Albania, and I recommend all of you going to Theth and visiting here and the Blue Eye, and you need to take a bath there because it was unbelievable. It was so cold and so clear. It was absolutely amazing.
Åsna eller?
Anyways, hope you enjoyed and have a great day.